Hi everyone, this is Teresa from Base 10 Montessori, and I'm finally at a point where I think I've given up on my GoPro. And I wanted to make a quick video about this and let you know it's probably going to take me a few extra days to record the material I want because I don't think that I am going to keep this GoPro. So I've decided I think I kind of hate my GoPro 11. It does not do what I want it to do, so I'm going to give you my top 7 reasons why I want to return my GoPro. So let me talk about the absolute worst feature of the GoPro. And that is that it overheats really badly. Now, I knew this was a problem. I had researched this. I had seen that other people had complained about it, but I really didn't know the extent to which it overheats until I tried it. And I'm just wondering how anybody, any YouTuber or anyone is actually able to use the GoPro because it seems like after a few minutes, it's so hot it can't function. When I tried to make just a 20-minute video, the camera stopped responding because it was overheating so badly and I couldn't even shut it off. Even when I lowered the frame rate, it was overheating within minutes. So I really don't see how people use this camera for anything when it overheats this badly. The second thing I don't really like about this GoPro is that it has an overly complicated menu. And so trying to get through all your different choices, all your different options, and slide between the different features is really complicated. Now, one alternative you can use if you don't like using the screen on the GoPro itself is you can download their app onto your phone, and then you can use your phone to control it. However, if you're like me and you're already having problems with your phone, this doesn't really solve your problem. So I found myself thinking, well, geez, this is going to force me to upgrade my iPhone anyways, so what's the point? If this is just going to force me to upgrade my iPhone anyways, I might as well just return the GoPro and upgrade my iPhone and call it a day. The third thing I don't like is that the features don't seem to work very well. I didn't find it very impressive. I didn't find anything that the GoPro did very impressive. None of the features seemed to work well enough that it was worth the extra money. Watching the playback of my videos can make a person seasick, actually. It's so much worse than what I got with my iPhone. And on top of that, the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connections failed constantly, and I always had to reconnect them. If you thought that you could get a GoPro and the videos would just drop into your editing software, well, that didn't happen for me. I still needed to convert my files before editing, and this is probably true of pretty much everything, I suppose. It doesn't come in a very usable format, so I still had to use Handbrake to convert my files to use them in my editing software, which is called DaVinci Resolve. Another thing I don't like about the GoPro is the audio is terrible, and this is something that I also knew ahead of time. I had seen other YouTubers say that the audio was terrible on this, and I even listened to some audio samples and I thought, well, that's not too bad. But the thing I didn't think about was how much worse it sounds when I'm listening to my own voice. And so whatever someone else sounds like, you might find that tolerable, but when you're listening to yourself, it sounds so much worse. So it definitely wasn't a good option for audio. If you want to order a GoPro, you will have to order a separate microphone for this camera unless you're not really doing a whole lot of talking, then I suppose it's okay. But again, if you have to order a microphone, then that's just another expense to an already expensive camera. Another thing I had issues with is the focus. I really had trouble trying to get the GoPro focused where I wanted it, and I found it actually much worse than an iPhone when it comes to trying to get it focused on the area that I needed it to focus on. A lot of my video turned out blurry, and it was really frustrating. And of course, GoPro tends to be more expensive than its competition, and I find myself wishing I had gone with an Osmo, because the quality of the video of the GoPro wasn't good enough to warrant all the problems that I'm having. The features I want to use on the GoPro I found myself not being able to use because of the overheating issue. And if that's the case, what's the point in going with the better camera? So I wish I had gone with the Osmo to try out first. I was looking at 2 different Osmos. But for the moment, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to upgrade my iPhone and I'm going to hold off on getting a separate camera. So anyways, I know I'm not talking about anything Montessori today, and I know this is off topic, but I really had to post a video on how much I hate the GoPro 11. And if any of you are thinking about getting one, I hope you listen to my warning and I hope you listen to my criticism and really think about if this is what you want and if this is going to meet your needs. I'm sure that there are people out there who are much more tech savvy than me that will understand how to use this and can get this to do exactly what they want. And if that's you, that's great. Unfortunately, that's not me, so I'm going to have to look for other solutions. In the meantime, I'm going to do my best to keep creating content and keep looking at alternatives and try to upgrade my equipment in a way that I'm able to use it that's functional for me. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you liked this video. I'm sorry it's a little off topic, but if you like what I said here, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.